I've got Brett and I've got Nick on here, so if we have any technical difficulties, they'll pop on and they'll let me know. You might hear them interrupt me, because let me show you a big shocking surprise. After all of this time, I am coming to you now live from my new condo here in Destin, Florida. I'll be here through the month of October and then headed back home. What you see behind me is the artwork that I put on the wall here. And I just want to take a second to show you guys the art. Now it's going to look kind of crazy as I do this, but the art, I know I'm looking weird. I got weird lights in here, but the art actually says, never give up. So you can see the give right through here. It's very abstract art. But on here, it says, never give up, which if you're new to the Success Connection, by the way, welcome. Thank you for being here. We truly think you're going to love this, this training, this opportunity, this place where we come together. I give you guys what you need to be successful and then really teach you the things that I know. I had this art custom made by a guy named Austin Nordic. You can look him up online. He does some really cool stuff. And you'll see, it's probably a little bit harder to see from through the computer, but it says never give up in many different places, and then it has little things on it that commemorate my life, like my wife's name right here. It says Alexa XOXO right here, so you can see that, and then it's got the Rolls Royce symbols and the Ferrari symbols, but the biggest thing is this is the Success Connection piece, and the whole never give up thing was put in there specifically for me. So when I'm in my office and I'm working, I always kind of take a look back at that and see just how far we've come here on the Success Connection, just how much we've done, and how we never give up on having the success that we want to have and the success that I want you guys to have. It's been a great run so far. We're approaching 3 years. I know that sounds crazy, but we're coming up on 3 years of these classes every single Thursday night. So if you're live with us for the first time, thank you so much for being here. We're going to teach you some actionable steps to truly help you have more success, make more money, and of course, ultimately, live the life that you want to live. That's what it's all about. I've been able to be here, been blessed to be here in Destin, Florida, which I love, since the beginning of June, and stay here all the way through October. Our condo is pretty much complete. Might be a little bit echoey in here because I've never had an office with just tile floors, and so there's a lot of echo, and I didn't really think about that when I did this. So I've got pillows. You can't see them. There's pillows. All the pillows from the couches, the beds, and stuff are stacked up over here to try to get down some of the echo. But I will have it fixed up before our next session, where we won't have so much of the echo there. But anyway, tonight should be a great training. If it's your first time, just a quick introduction to the Success Connection and what we do. This training is not specific to any one product. So if you're a new fan page domination student or an email domination student, mobile opt-in, inbox center circle, doesn't matter. No matter what type of student you are, no matter what software training or programs you have of mine, the Success Connection can work independently of all of those. Meaning, what we go over here is a specific method to build sales funnels and opt-in funnels to build your email list, drive traffic, and ultimately make money. That plugs in and works with every single software training program. Everything that I have can bolt onto and work with what we teach on the Success Connection. So super excited to have you guys here tonight. Now, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to talk about some of the most important pieces of the puzzle to creating and sustaining success online. All right. So we're going to dive right in. If you're brand new, you'll soon learn that I have my little notebook, my little whiteboard here, and I always use it, and I never get rid of it. Okay. So we teach a lot on this, but so we've been talking a lot about what we call the profit cycle. Okay. And I'm going to now dive into the different pieces of this profit cycle and show you how to be really successful. Now, before we go any further, let me show you guys one thing. If you are new, You should have a Morrison Education account. Morrison Education is where you can log in and you'll actually be able to access all of your replays. Let me just try to pull that up for you. Whenever you log into Morrison Education, you'll see a button right here that says Success Connection. By clicking that, it will log you in to watch all of the replays from the past Success Connections, okay? So you can easily get caught up. Additionally, if you have any of your, if you've purchased any products or programs from us, if you have my email domination course or Success with Anthony, or even, you know, fan page domination, if you're coming to our live event in October, that's awesome. We look forward to seeing you. The Built-In Profit Live button is here, and then all of our software is here as well. So you can access all of your programs, all of your trainings, all of your softwares. You can learn about the other ones, but the main thing is you can get to the Success Connection replays, okay? So that's at morrisoneducation.com. You should all have that, obviously, if you have one of my products and trainings. But I wanted to make sure you write that down, you're able to go there, and that will help you to be able to obviously access the trainings to get caught up if you feel like you've been somewhat left behind. However, I always kind of follow up on everything that we're doing because I'm a true believer in repetition creates, you know, habit, and habit, of course, allows you to be successful. So, so anyway, the profit cycle. All right. So we're going to talk about this element of the profit cycle today, which is traffic. All right. How can we get traffic? Because as we generate traffic, we're sending that traffic to what we call an opt-in page. Okay. Now the opt-in page right here, we're asking somebody for an email address, and in return, okay, we have to give them something for free. Okay, so this is important. We have to give them something for free. Now, once they opt in, a couple of things happen. For those of you that have been here for a while, you know this already. The first thing is they go to our thank you page. Okay, so they're going to a thank you page, and on that thank you page, we are going to have what we call a profit link. Okay, that profit link can go out to an affiliate offer. It can go out to your Shopify store. It can go out to your Amazon store. Just depends on what you're doing, right? We focus more on this affiliate side than anything, but it can go pretty much anywhere. If you don't have your own business, you don't have an Amazon store or Shopify store, then the affiliate thing's going to be much easier. Then, of course, we put people into what we call our auto responder, okay? And then from there, we send email promos, okay? And those email promos also go out to affiliate offers, our Shopify store, okay, or our Amazon store, or your own store, or whatever it is that you make money from. Again, we focus mainly here on the affiliate side of things, okay? Now, there are a couple of things that we are going to focus on this week on the Success Connection. You can get caught up by watching last week's, and of course, I always kind of cover the new things as well. We're going to talk about how do we get traffic, okay? And then we're also going to talk about, here, there's words on the page. We're going to talk about the words on the page, okay? Words on the page means copy, okay? That's all that means. It means what are we writing on these pages, okay, in order to get people to take an action that's going to take them through this path. Because if you follow this, I'll use like a bright green. If you follow this path, look, a customer comes in because they're obviously traffic. They read what's on the page. After reading what's on the page, they fill out their email address. Once that happens, they're going to go to two places, okay? First place is they're going to go up here to the thank you page. They're going to read what's on that page. They're going to click that profit link, all right? And then it's going to shoot them off to an affiliate offer where you're going to make money. They're also going to be on your autoresponder, okay? So they're going to kind of come in through this autoresponder. They're going to shoot down here. They're going to get emails. And as they read those emails, they're going to click on them, go to different locations, most of which will be affiliate locations, and then they're going to make money. Look, the copy, which is the words, calls, actions. Okay? And actions generate results. So write that down. Okay? So this is an important thing for you guys to note. All right? And I'll highlight this. And by the way, if you're new, I put these replays and these whiteboard charts into the Success Connection members area there so that you can download the actual whiteboard PDF and then kind of go through it as we go through the training. So we want to edit and work with the words that are on our page. By the way, if you're new, I have puppies. They bark. So that's Chloe and Sophie that are going crazy in there. So you'll probably hear them frequently. So anyway, the copy and the words. Now, the one good thing about what we do, all right, is that there's a good piece of this that's done for you. Okay, so what is done for you? Okay, we build your opt-in page. Okay, plus we give you the free giveaway. Okay, plus we give you the thank you page. Plus I even give you the emails to send. All of this is done for you. I'll give you a quick example and I'll show you. For those of you that are new, this will help you to better understand. This is one of the funnels that I have just recently launched and gave to everybody last week. Now you'll have access to this funnel tonight. If you stick around and you stay till the end, I will give you the link to get on here. So really cool funnel. This has a highlight of some of our students that are making money, and it's got a free book that you're giving away. It's got all the copy already on the page, as you can see. And then, of course, once a person clicks this button right here, they go to what we call the thank you page. All right, so here is our thank you page. And on this thank you page, we ask them to complete step 1. All right, this is for those of you that are new, and for those of you that have been around for a while. This is one of the most important things that we can possibly do, and that is require an action before we give away the free book. It's one of the tricks that we've used to increase our point of sale revenue to astronomical amounts, and it's because when the person opts in, they want the free book. When they get to the second page, free book is sitting there, but they have to wait for 5 minutes for the link to be available. Now in 5 minutes, that link's gonna pop up and they can download the book completely free. But curiosity normally gets the best of us. And if we're sitting over here and it says step 1, watch this getting started video, when they click this link right here, this will be your affiliate link. This is the link that you will use to generate revenue, no matter what it is. It's your affiliate link, it's your Shopify store link, it's your Amazon store link. If you don't have a business, you have no clue how you're gonna make money, you use an affiliate link. Throughout all of our training, we talk about ClickBank and the opportunity to take any ClickBank link, put it right there. When somebody clicks on that link, if they buy something or complete an action, you're getting paid. One of the things that works really, really well here, and we'll talk about it in a minute, is free giveaways for lead generation. You make a ton of money and you don't ever actually have to sell anybody anything, okay? So that's something that I'm gonna build for you guys next week that's just gonna blow your mind how much money you can make and how fast you can make it. How many of you would be excited about that? What if I could show you how you could make money right here on this page and actually never even have to sell them anything? Meaning the link that they click on doesn't even ask them to buy anything. You just get free money. How many of you like that? Just say yes. Keep the yeses coming. Look, if you are here right now, I want to thank you for being here. If you're on Facebook, click the like button and the share button. Let's make sure all of our Success Connection members are able to see this. I see that we're about to max out the webinar, so that's always good. We're always maxing out, so you got to be on early. You got to be on time in order to get in. So I'm going to show you a quick profit technique today, but for now, we look at it. This is the 2 steps of the funnel. So step 1 is the opt-in page. Step 2 is the thank you page. And then we've got a free book giveaway. Now, in Funnel 9, if you weren't here last week, in Funnel 9 and 10, what I did was I actually created multiple free books for you. Because as an optimization point, if you take a look here, we could just do like this, and then do like this. All right, so some of you may have missed out on this. If you did, I hope that you will stay with us till the end tonight and you can actually get this. So check this out. We have the Make Money Online, the top 10 ways to profit online. Then we have Real Online Profits, the top ways to profit online. And then we have Build Plus Profit, learn to build your online business. So when we talk about the copy that's on the page, we're talking about the words that get people to take an action, okay? The words that get people to take an action. Well, if that's the case, then the words that you're seeing on these book covers make a huge difference in the amount of people that will actually opt in and say, yes, I want to be a part of this. I want this free book. I want to do this, right? So you want to write this down, okay? The key to success, and I teach this all the time, the key to success. There's one specific word that is the key to all success online. Can anybody give me that word? Just put it in the chat box if you see it or if you know it. All right, let's see if I see anybody on there. I see a few people saying it. It looks like some of the people I know have been on here for a while. Look, the key to success is optimization. You see, the key to being successful online is not just throwing a bunch of darts at the wall with your eyes closed and hoping something sticks. It's optimizing your process. Think about this just like, I don't know, like you would a baseball batter, okay? So let's just say a batter hitting a baseball, all right? Maybe they're doing really well, okay? Maybe they've been a very good baseball player for many years. They've kind of been average of the mill, you know, kind of average player, but they want to be an all-star, okay? The way that they become an all-star is they optimize their training. They optimize their techniques and their skills. So what do? They might get a lighter baseball bat. They might get batting gloves that give them a little better grip. They might go to the gym, work out a little bit more, get a little stronger so they can hit the ball further, right? They might go get, a ton of baseball players get the LASIK eye surgery so they can see the ball a little better and a little faster, a little clearer, right? Some of them you see change the way that their helmets are. Some people say that that's just because they're trying to protect their face, but others say that by putting a shield kind of like right in here, when they're looking, it's giving them kind of a more of a tunnel vision, a tighter view and less obstruction and stuff like that. Less things to kind of, I guess, pull their attention and take their eye off the baseball. There's so many different things that a baseball player does. Now, that doesn't mean that a baseball player can't make $6 million a year and be average. But if they want to make $40 million or $60 million or $100 million, they got to be at the top of their game. And the way that they do that is they optimize their process. That's what we want to do. We want to optimize your process. So over here on your opt-in page, okay, the way that we can optimize the page is we can optimize the giveaway, okay? Okay, so we can optimize the giveaway. Now, that could mean changing the name and the cover, okay, which is what I did for the book, or change the type. So things that work really well are books, so like free ebooks, videos, courses, newsletters, discounts, things like that, okay? What we found that's worked the best is the free book giveaway because a book has value. One of the things you guys want to write down is value driven, okay? It's just like in one of my courses. I have a course called Fan Page Domination. How many of you have that course? Just say yes if you have that course. All right, I see a lot of people saying yes, they have that course. So some people, like in that course, I teach you to give away, I teach people to give away a free vacation, okay, in order to get activity on their Facebook fan pages, which builds their email list, which basically results in a pretty massive business and a lot of revenue that can be generated, okay? So I'm teaching them how to give something away to get something in return. Well, I always say that the giveaway is value driven, okay? And the higher the value, the perceived value, obviously the more activity, the higher the conversion rate. Well, if you go give away, like a lot of people do, something worth $50, well, that doesn't quite have the same perceived value as a free vacation, does it? How many of you would agree with me? Just say yes. Okay, I see tons of yeses. All right, well, guess what? They don't get the kind of results, even though they're implementing the strategies exactly how I'm teaching them, they're missing this component right here, value driven. The higher the perceived value, the crazier the people are going to go to take action and get it, right? So one of the things we've seen is that in this industry, the free books have a higher perceived value because you can't go in a store and buy a video. You can buy a movie, but you can't buy like a video. Just let me see this one video, right? You can buy like home study books, but not really courses, right? You can't let's go to the bookstore or any store and buy some kind of course, right? Newsletters, kind of the same thing. So the biggest perceived value is a book, and that is because most people can look at this book, okay? So most people can look right here, and they see that book, and they know that those books typically cost between $10 and $20. If you're gonna buy a book, that's what you're gonna pay for. So they instantly in their brain are thinking, I'm gonna get $10 for free, or I'm gonna get $20 value here for free. All I gotta do is put my email address in. Why would you not do it, right? So this perceived value and the results that I feel like I can get from that book are the reason why we use the books, okay? You can exchange anything on these pages. What's great about ClickFunnels, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about ClickFunnels for those of you that don't have it, but what's great about ClickFunnels is we can go right here to this page, all right? Now, you'll see that I have the Make Money Online page. Let's see, pull it up, pull it up. All right, here we go. This is the page in the editor where I can edit it, and then this is how the page looks online. So it makes it very easy for me to go in here and edit this. Now, if you're new and you've never been with us before, the access to download these funnels completely free, all right? So you'll get 100% caught up. You actually get right, all right? So this is, we have a headline, a response. That equals engaged. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes if that makes sense to you. That means you have massive engagement. Well, what do we need to have people be successful? What do we need in order for us to be successful? We need for people to be engaged, right? Let's see. Hold on one second. I've got my dad is texting me. We want people to be engaged because engagement means typically, okay? Typically, with engagement, we can get action, okay? And of course, that action becomes reading our bullet points, okay? And then opting in, which is giving us their email address, okay? So at the end of the day, what's happening here is we're kind of taking people down the road, but the thing is the most important thing is the first thing that they see, which is this headline. You see, because if I say, how did 253 people make real money online in about 30 days? How did they do it? And you say, well, I don't know, how did they do it? And the first thing you start looking for is, how was it done, right? And then this video, which pops up and starts talking to you about how people have made money, basically says it's the strategies and the techniques that are found in this book. And then these bullet points, the bullet points, and here's something you want to write down about this, okay? Your bullet points, all right, your bullet points, these should essentially bridge the gap, okay? What that means is you ask a question in the headline, And then there's this gap of how did 253 people make money online, right? Well, you start talking about and you start explaining basically the details, okay, because people love details. So you start giving them the details. There's this amazing new strategy that we're using online right now that's helped people make so much money. So we're giving them the details. Then not only do we give them the details, we give them a little bit of what we call hype / sizzle, right? Probably heard that before, hype and sizzle, because some people are going to respond. Look, some people respond to explicit details. Some people respond just to the hype, right? Or the sizzle, why is it so great? Not just, hey, look, it's really great. People, we want to profit on thank you page, okay? And number 3, we want to have a relationship with our customer, okay? These are the 3 goals that we have when somebody comes through one of our profit cycles, okay? These are our 3 goals, all right? We want to build our email list, which means the first goal is we want them to put their email address in the box. This is important, okay? Very, very important. The second thing is we want them to click that link on the thank you page, because we want to make thank you page profits. We want to make some money right off the bat, right? But the real thing that we want to do is we want to build some good rapport. We want to have a good relationship, okay, with our customer. And here's why, all right? Because the fourth goal is to make massive profits from our list. Okay, this is our biggest goal right here, is making massive amounts of money from our email list. That is why we build these funnels. That is why we give great ebooks. We don't give crappy little things. That's why I made you something that's really, really good. Because in doing this, you build value for your list. And in building value with your list, what you're essentially able to do is to go in and leverage that value when you want to sell something through an email. How many of you are tracking with me 100% right now? Just say yes. All right. Very, very good. Awesome. Okay. Now, back up here to copy. Since we kind of know what our copy, what our goals are, okay? Understand that when we go through this copy here, there are different types of people. There are people that are going to respond to detail-oriented things, meaning maybe you want to add a few bullet points to this. You can do that. All you got to do is hit the enter button. See this? We can add bullet points, and you can change those check marks to dollar bills if you want. You can do anything here inside of ClickFunnels. But the biggest thing is that you want to make sure that you know how to tweak these pages so that you can test different things. Because look, inside of each one of these funnels, and I'm not going to save this because obviously I want you guys to get the main funnel. We have multiple pages, right? So I have this one, I have this one, and I have this one. But then also, I gave you guys funnel number 10, or that might have been funnel number 10. I gave you funnel number 9, which has this page built like this. Notice there's no video on it, and of course it has multiple variations as well. I have 3 variations of it, different colors, different ebooks, different copy. So what I want you guys to do is to take funnels 9 and funnels 10, which would be these pages right here, and I want you to change the copy. I want you to change up the copy that you see right here on these pages. And I want to see if we can come up with something that's even better than what I did. Now, how many of you feel like you could do something better than what I did? Just say yes or no. I see lots of no's. Believe it or not, you probably can. I'm not a copy genius. I test a lot of different things. I try my best to find what I think is going to work best. But there's so many of you and there's only one of me. So if we test all kinds of different things and we post our results and we're telling everybody about our results, guess what? We can find what's working even better than what I found. And maybe there's not anything. But then again, maybe there is, right? So copy is very, 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 very important, all right? So how many of you would be willing before next week to create your own versions of Funnel 9 and Funnel 10, the opt-in pages, by changing up the copy and the bullet points and the vibe, the theme, the overall impression that a person gets when they load the page? How many of you would be willing to do that? Just say yes. I see lots of yeses coming in now. What I'm going to do is next week, all right, and I've got more training obviously, but this is kind of important. Let's pull this up. Next week, all right, next week, we're going to do a $500 contest. Here's other to do your own, but also to tell other people what you think about what they've done, okay? Super, super easy. This is going to take place inside of the Success Connection group. How many of you are not members of our group? Just say yes in the chat box. All right, I see some yeses coming in. I'll show you the group real fast. So the Success Connection group is located right in here, okay? So you'll see where it says Success Connection, it says closed group. There's a link to it right here, okay? So I'm going to give you this link real fast. Write it down, and you'll want to go ask to join. It's right here, go.vsc.com/group. I'm not going to go back over this link again tonight. I feel like I harp on it too much. If you want to be in the group, you'll go there. It takes 2 seconds to write this down. Go.vsc.com/group. I'll be approving people tonight for the group. Once you go here into the group, you'll have to click the button that asks to obviously to be approved to be a member, and then you can make a post, and you'll see that we've done these contests before. So like Kathy posted her version of Funnel 8. So we'll take a quick look at Kathy's version of Funnel 8 Center. But Kathy posted this, okay? And then look, if you take a look, we've got some people that are popping in. You can see that's posted, we better serve. Number 2 to be really access with, and we focus on the training for the next couple of weeks. We get you really dialed in. And then we open up access to all of my funnels, which are literally done, ready to rock and roll, ready to make you money. You build your email list, you still are able to generate sales. You're also able to bring people back to the Success Connection and back to this training so that I can teach them and help them, and that's free. How many of you would like to do that for people? Just say yes. We've never allowed that. I see tons of people. We've never allowed that. We've never allowed the whole bring your friends and bring people and all that nonsense to the Success Connection, because I want to focus. They just keep freezing up. So all I want you to do is send me an email, and I will make sure to pay you. Of course, I always do. I love to incentivize you guys to win. So let's do this real fast. Let's pick 5 $100 winners. We will go with Dan Carter. I just landed on Dan. So this is Dan's page. Let's take a quick look. Dan, your funnel link does not work, but I'm sure that was just that particular one. There we go. So this is Dan's page. Looks really good. I like it. Little animation here to show him to download it. So Dan Carter, you are the first $100 cash prize winner. Everybody say congrats to Dan. Dan, send us an email. We're going to PayPal you $100. All right, so Dan Carter. I'm going to write your names down so that my support team doesn't freak out. So let's see, Dan Carter. All right, let's grab another one here. Where is it? I got to get it Facebook to load all of them is the thing. Just goes so slow. Facebook does, and nothing is in order either, right? Let's see. How about Matthew Daniel Mohel? Moel? Let's see. Matthew Daniel Moel. All right. So Matthew, let's take a look. Matthew said he's a new user trying to figure things out. Matthew, that's not a problem. So yours looks pretty good, Matthew. I would say that I would stay away from using these bright greens right here in the sky. It just kind of looks a little bit cheaper, if you will. I don't know if that makes sense. So I would probably not have that on there, but other than that, looks good. Some good changes. If you're new, look, don't be discouraged being new. Just keep plugging away. You'll find that things really work. Really work. Even